What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty. We are on the official Champs channel on Twitch Friday night. Join the party. And we are power rating this new character right here, the Great Muta. Here's how we're going to show him off. First is this triple blue, and then we're going to go into this Excel spreadsheet looking thing that is more fun than you think it is. But yeah, so the bottom two moves, 3 MP blue, the Dragon Screw, deal damage, increase your blue gem damage by 100% for 1 turn. That's going to be important. The Standing Dropkick, deal damage, choose a 1x3 area to swap into blue gems, and then the Shining Wizard. This is the one that they're advertising a lot. That and the purple move that does 999% increase, but we're not running that one for this. Finisher, destroy the board individually by gem, to note, and then deal damage and destroy the board individually by gem again. Ontourage. So here's, Merrick's and I were talking about this a little bit earlier. He's 3 MP, so in most modes, you don't need anything. So if you watched our 3-minute moveset or the break it down video that you are putting comments on right now in order to be entered into the giveaway, I had Cowboy Bob here. However, Merrick's pointed out, and he's right, that the 3 MP in Feud would still need a middle line bonus and Santa, or it would need a trainer. So I'm putting Judgment Day Dom on here. It's a little bit of a change. Blue gems do 40% and blue moves start with 2 more MP. That would ensure that he would start loaded. If you don't have Judgment Day Dom, you might need to eat that slot and put an MP trainer. But other than that, mostly free to play. Gunther's the most rare. You got Showboat KO. Blue gems do 40% more damage. You've got Gunther for blue gems do 30% more damage, and then Sheamus for blue gems do 12k. The other piece to this you want to see is the Heartstopper. This plate is not required to make him good, but it does make him insanely better, because whenever you activate a blue move, you increase your blue gem damage by 50% for 1 turn. So you're going to go through a cycle of about 6 times, 5 to 6 times each of hitting that move. So that buffs it a lot. So I've been talking a lot. Rusty, what are you thinking so far?
Well, I'm thinking, first of all, this is a new move type, but I don't think we have do we have a name for the move type? Like hardcore, reversal, combo. We don't quite know what double finisher, double board break means, do we?
I mean, it's just a combo move, basically.
It's a whammy zammy, zowie wowie. We'll name it whatever we want to, I guess.
Yowie wowie. Love
the second thing is, I understand your build. I understand why you did it. And yet to not use the plus 999%, I guess my first thought was like, what? Why would he? Why would he do that? Like, so what's the rationale behind going triple blue, going double board break versus using the mechanic, I guess, that we've never seen in the game before with the plus 999% damage?
We can run that too. And by the way, ironically, I praised this because I've in preview, not one time did I cascade, and now since we've been on this stream, I've done it twice. Which, if you notice,
see, Merrick goes on vacation. Somebody else has to become the cascade king, right? So,
wow.
Guess who he handed that torch to, Val?
right, us. But look at this, though. I mean, even though I have not done anything of substance yet that really makes the fireworks go off, just by hitting the 1x3 over and over again, because it keeps buffing it, it is actually still doing an insane amount of damage. It's just extremely clicky and extremely slow. Okay. So now he's done. So I can't hit this again. I can go ahead and hit.
He answered my question then. He answered my question about why would you avoid the 999 percentage, because you're stacking damage and accumulating perhaps even greater damage.
Right.
I would think so.
Yeah, so in practice, the purple move that makes it to where it buffs it 999%, I was getting the purple gems to in the 600 to 650K range. But look at this one. The blue gem is 832, and that's with a screw up. If I'd have done it better, so it easily gets to 600 at least. Now, again, this is with the Heartstopper. But you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the top end on there. It's going to blow up all of those. We're not even going to see all the damage because he's already evaporated.
You know what else that's without?
What's that?
That's without a 12K flat gem damage to blue, which the community obviously has been asking for
forever.
Forever. So it's pretty interesting to see. Hey, maybe we don't need that with builds like this, right? So just putting a pin in that.
Yeah. So easily right there, each one of the times it blew up the board, it was about 16. If you translate to 6-star silver, that is, it was about 16 million. So you're talking about 32 million. Plus, we wiped his health before that, which he started out with 12 million health. So, I mean, you're easily hitting 40, 50 million. However, it is very, very clicky. Very clicky. The purple is not so clicky, but let me see if I can build it out quickly, because I think the key to the speed on these videos is me not having to do all the trainers.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we don't have to do that build. I mean, just
I'm almost done. If the Ontourage... I don't remember if I saved it as a loadout. I saved this one. But if the Ontourage is saved, because I'm on my CC account and not the Candy Store CC account, I should be able to hit previous and just go from there.
So that's a great question. Festabomb's asking, I didn't see the gameplay yet. Does his mist show up on the screen, or does it glitch out like the Kurt Angle milk carton throw? What is the actual animation of the Asian mist move?
Hold on just
we're about to demonstrate it. Yeah, we're loading it right now. Yeah. So Kurgan says Professor was getting about 1 million per blue last night, if I remember.
He was on 6 silver. I'm on 6 bronze.
Ah, perfect. Yeah. So that would make perfect sense. Yep.
So I was able to load it quickly so we can look at this moveset. By the way, his triple black is actually phenomenal as well. It's just not the one that makes the headlines because it's all stuff we've seen in terms of mechanics. But so now we've got a 5 MP, and notice all except for the finisher, which gets loaded by the other moves flawlessly, all low charge. So 5 MP move salts, deal damage, increase your blue MP by 5. 5 MP Asian Mist purple, deal damage, increase your purple gem damage by 999%, and then the same Shining Wizard that we already saw, which is going to blow up the board. On your Ontourage, we're doing this after the plus 99. We're not doing it tricked out because we need to rate it for what he's going to be long term. So you would need Woods. I also had much better luck putting on Trick Undertaker, 75% increase for purple gems on board than I did buffing the gems by 50%, because the 9999 percentage that goes up, the more gems you have on the board, the better it does. And this worked better, let me just say it that way, than even percentage buffing. Then you've got purple gems do 12k more, and purple gems do 30% more with that. This is the one, if you were to put the Hauntamaniac plate on, Professor and Sir Zorro worked out a build that is 120 million damage turn 1. That's William Regal numbers. So there you go. So just to simulate this properly, you would need to hit this move right here when you're out of the plus 99 MP era. And then you notice you've got your purple gems, 38k each, and we've got a lot of them on board because of the Undertaker here. So you're going to buff them up by 9999, and Rusty's doing something off camera, but you do actually get to see the purple mist. So for whoever asked right there, boom. And they're at 421k. So again, 6 bronze, but since it's gem damage, all you have to do for mental math is just double it. And then the same move we did before. Boom. I love how it only hits for 720 damage. And then it does the fireworks. Plus you got that. Now you're going to do your 5 million damage there. plus you're going to hit this. Boom, again. 6 million. So the other one, the blue, the reason I go triple blue is because it was hitting 8 million per, whereas that one is hitting about 5 to 6 million per, even with good conditions on it. Baby Ice says Rusty's putting on makeup right now. I love it. I love it. The only other moveset then is your triple black. I mean, not the only one, but the most logical combinations of them. And for triple black, you're going to run with the Battis jacket. So for everybody who just had to lose their Battis jacket off of Grayson Waller, hello, now you can put it on the Great Muta if you get them. And it's pretty straightforward, right? You drop down the figure 4. That's going to leave multi-gems of strength 6. You make the top row into Snowfall Black, which is going to make everything black below it. And then you break the Snowfalls with the blue gems. All of them 6 and 4 MP moves. So very, very low charge. Very good there. Well, Shellers, hopefully here in a few moments we'll do our first giveaway, and I'm rooting for you, buddy. Really rooting for you. So, Rusty, let me know when you're good to come back on screen, because I do want to make sure we power rate him. All right, so I think we have two Bob in the comments. We don't have Merrick's that we normally have in here, but we've got a few people who either already have or have seen in their faction this character. So, hey, two Bob. By the way, everybody send two Bob some mint chocolate ice cream if you would. That made the video.
Yum, yum, yum. My son's favorite.
I'm just trolling, dude. All right, so let's hit the object. Oh, there we go. Dean Grubb says he'll take Merrick's spot. I love it. So let's hit the ones that are objective and quick real quick. Quick, real quick. Power easily hits over the mark. Easily, right? So we talk in the power rating, current meta rating for 6-star silver. Meta's top end damage begins at 30 million. He has 2 to 3 movesets that easily hit 30 million at 6-star silver. So that one doesn't need a poll, but I'm going to get to it because we're going to talk about these. We're going to need a poll here soon. And then if you come over here, let me switch back to the live and look at his trainer excuse that, everybody. Sorry about that. If you look at his coaching ability, this is the same as DDP and the same as Karrion Kross, just a different color. And we already set a precedent for the Ontourage ability for what that is. So that's a 3, because that's what we've already established for the other ones that are exactly the same. So same as DDP. That's a 3. All right. So those two are pretty straightforward and locked in. Now, the other 3 is where we get some conversation going. So speed. Let's talk about speed here real quick. I'm going to actually, Merrick showed me how to do a poll. Did you know that, Rusty? Did you know he showed me?
He did a poll for us, so I didn't know that we knew how to do them. That's great.
Well, I think so. I just tried to put one in and it didn't do anything. Maybe not.
Is there
Oh, wait. Poll. There we go. Open a setup menu for a poll. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, and it's not showing it to me. Okay, we're gonna have to move on for a bit. So, Rusty, if you can figure it out, it's just /poll is all you have to do. No, slash, the slash sign, / and then poll. I've got it ready. It just doesn't ready go. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Anyway, all right. We promised speed, and this is not speed. So, speaking of speed, here's where we get some conversation going on this. So, he does, if you read on the 5-point scale, he has at least 2 of the following. MP charge is equal to or lesser than 6 on every single move except the finisher, and that is loaded by the other moves. So, we're good. Does recycle flawlessly on all 3 movesets. However, his animations take forever, especially especially the blow up the board twice, because it individually breaks every single one of the gems. And when you talk about boss battle, that is going to take forever. Forever. Also, even though he is very low charge, he also has to hit those moves several times before you go. So Rusty, while he meets the criteria of 5 points, I would argue that he also equally gets disqualified from that by the other side. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I think we were pretty ruthless against Steve Austin, so you have to use the same, ruthless aggression towards him as well. Yeah.
All right. So chat, we have not figured out how to do a poll yet, so you're just going to enter the number for me. Here's the descriptions for them. The following for 3 points are true. MP charges 8 or more. Nope, but can be offset with common trainers. Moves recycle most of the time. They recycle flawlessly. Animations are not overly long, resulting in a win in 1 to 2 minutes. Number 4 points is 2 of the following are true. MP charges 7 or less. Absolutely true. Moves recycle flawlessly. That's true. Animations are fairly quick, resulting in a win under 60 seconds. And then number 5 points, is equal to or lesser than 6 MP, moves recycle flawlessly, animations are quick, can win in 45 seconds or less. So I think this is where it comes down to how long do we think it's going to take to win? I would say 5 is not in the picture. Oh, Rusty's going 5.
No, I was testing. I'm actually just testing my chat identity to see if I changed my color here.
You did. You're pink now.
Perfect. Okay.
Congratulations. So does the speed get hindered by the fact that you have to click so many different things? Now, again, Triple Black runs pretty smooth. It's just not his highest hitting moveset. So 3s, 4s, or 5s in the chat. I don't think anybody believes it'd be a 1 or a 2, although I'll entertain those as well. Seeing a lot of 3s, a lot of 4s, a lot of 3s. Acknowledge decimals. Wow. 4s and 3s. 4s and 3s. There's more 4s and 3s. So we'll figure out how to do this poll thing right at some point so that it's actually more accurate than me just staring at numbers on the screen. But yeah, D and Grubb said way too much tapping. I would tend to agree. The blue moveset especially in there. Black moveset's not too bad, but again, why would a bot say yeet? So Rusty, where are we at? I see a lot of 3s, a lot of 4s in the chat. Where are you landing on this?
3.
3?
Based on what just the collective.
What just happened?
Yeah, the collective vote. And I am still working on a poll. It says open a setup menu to create a poll. What is a setup menu? Does any other streamers can direct me how to do that?
Bob, are you in there to help? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure who else is a streamer. I think Zandal, maybe.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
We've set a precedent that KD Angelo says it's an 8. I love it. We've set a precedent that, whenever we have a question between 2 numbers, we always want to make sure we err on the lower side. So we will continue this conversation in our Discord server. By the way, join the Champs Chat Discord server. This isn't set in stone, but right now we're going 3. Readiness. I about said versatility. Readiness. So the readiness scale is for 5 points, character needs 0 to 1 special things. That's a plate, a gear, a moment, or a rare trainer. We're not talking about they need trainers, because everybody needs trainers, but somebody who's like very off limits to most of the community. For 4 points, character needs 2 special things. That would be a plate. That would be... Rusty's getting the setup menu. Thank you too, Bob. That would be a plate, gear, moment, etc. Or for 3 points, needs 3 special things. Now, I would say, just my input, Muta with the Heartstopper plate is phenomenal, but you don't need it. You do need it to hit astronomical levels of damage, but you don't need it overall. If you had, very few people have it, the Hauntamaniac hit 120 million damage. You don't need it again, but it does help. So for the, you got the speed pole going, Rusty. Awesome.
Yes, I did. We're done with speed, or are we on speed still?
We're done. We're on versatility.
Oh, okay,
Can you just change it to versatility real quick?
This is versatility.
All right. Yeah,
Vote
just change it to versatility.
Yeah. It says speed, but we're
talking
speed, versatility.
But vote for versatility, please. We're scrubs. We're learning though. We're doing some good things.
Scrubs. That would be our Twitch handle.
Scrubs. D and Grubs already voted speed. All right, well,
this is versatility. This is it.
Versatility.
I'll post a Discord link while everyone's voting.
Yeah. Will Breaker, he should be WCW. He is a WCW era or link. So for versatility, go ahead and put in the poll right there. Is he a 5, meaning he needs 0 to 1 things? Is he a 4, meaning he needs at least 2 special things, plate, gear, moments, etc.?
Oh, lots of 4s. The 4's far and away. I mean, 4s are at 12.
For speed, though.
No. This poll is versatility. Okay. Even though it says speed, this is the poll. This poll went up during versatility. If anybody would like to change their vote, knowing that this is versatility.
Yeah.
It's still far and away. Maybe 1 vote changed to 3.
Okay. Well, yeah. So Festabomb, the Hauntamaniac is ultra rare. He doesn't need it. That's just if you want to hit 120 million, but he doesn't need it. I would say he doesn't need, but I think the one thing that really gets him there is the whatever I just called it, the Heartstopper plate. But that still falls in 0 to 1 thing. That's still a 5.
And and it's almost like things that are super rare, right? Maybe that counts. I don't know.
Right.
It's like,
so where are we at on the poll? Or is it mostly 4s? Because what else does he need? He doesn't need any rare trainers. In fact, we're using mostly free to play trainers across the board. There is no gear. There's no moment. I mean, he needs one, or I shouldn't say needs, but he benefits from 1 plate, whichever one it is, which would still fall in the 5 category. Am I wrong? Hauntamaniac was your nickname in high school, Will Breaker? I would be impressed if that was true. Like, just absolutely impressed. Scratch 1 from the 3 count, add it to a 4.
Yeah, we're still at 17 votes on 4. Far and away, over 10 votes. Yeah.
Man,
how do I end this poll?
I disagree. Click the little 3 dots, I think, and hit it.
Yeah, the poll is versatility. Ready.
Well, good Lord. We're messing up across the board, aren't we here? It should be readiness.
I thought we kept saying versatility.
I did. That was my fault. Absolutely my fault. I take ownership of that. So readiness. He doesn't need anything. Hey, Laser Lips, your mama was. Yeah, I love that. That was great. So I would say I screwed that up, and we're off track. So let's bring it back together. Anybody disagree that he needs more than, he doesn't need more than 1 thing. He just needs 1 thing, and even doesn't need that. Am I good to make that call? Baby Ice says readiness 5, versatility 4. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So I think we're good there. Now on versatility, that's where everybody's been voting 4s. That's where people have been voting 4s. So no collusion here. So characters competitively usable in at least 2 of the major modes: feud, boss, showdown, and has gems that will help in Extreme Rules, which he does. He has multi-gems in black, which would be Extreme Rules or boss battle. Other than that, I don't know that he's going to be like the boss battle guy at any point. He does do a lot of black gems, though. Feud, I think he's going to be great. Showdown, 3 MPs hard to get away from. But, yeah, everybody's still saying 4. Community has spoken. 4.
Okay. And I've learned the poll. Okay. So this poll finally ended now. So like I have to set a shorter time.
Yeah.
Because there's no way to manually close a poll.
Yeah.
I guess that prevents election fraud and tampering.
Well, there you go. But that was mostly my fault because I did say versatility multiple times. So the vote was on versatility. And we see Dr. Jenkins says 4. Deanne Grubb says 4. Versatility. Okay. Southside Envy threw out a bunch of God flows.
What do you want me to put in the next poll?
Well, actually, we're done since we...
Oh.
We're done with this one. We got to move on to Razar after some giveaways, but
nice.
we're going to close this out. This has been a good 30-minute. So right now we're at 10, 17, 20 out of 25 points. I'm actually very surprised by that. No, don't adjust it to 4 out of 5. Don't change that. There we go. 20 out of 25. I'm being defeated by technology.
Fraction for you?
It did. Yeah, it made it 4 out of 5 instead of 20 out of 25.
Yeah, you have one of these funny computer nights tonight where it's just kind of the AI is a little sentient and working against us. So
I know. That's all right. It works. Longevity discussion, I would say, yeah, anytime you got a character that has low MP charge moves, can buff the percentages, I think they're always going to scale. I think this is going to be character will scale well into 6SG in theory.
Right.
In theory.
Anything now, percentage like that, percentage is going to shift as the meta grows. So if it can do mass percentage, it just continues to stay relevant, evergreen almost.
Right. Yeah. The only way that he would lose out, because he does, unlike a lot of the other more recent characters, he does not have a huge move damage setup. You can do move damage, and it stays in the ballpark. But it's not the focus, and he doesn't have anything that buffs his move damage percentages or anything like that. So if move damage becomes the way again, he'll get pushed aside. But like we've seen with other acros, especially, like think about HBK, who got pushed out of the meta and then came right back with a few trick things. So
right.
I think he's going to be really, really solid. So if you get Muta this weekend, I believe you should be very, very happy with him. I think he's awesome. I also think he's really fun. His play style is different, and 600 almost characters in, I enjoy that. That's awesome. So I think that closes out this one. Rusty, Twitch, stay around. We're going to do our giveaways, but close out the video for us if you would, sir.
Thanks for being part of this power rating. And I think the score is always surprising, especially when we look at these categories without bias. This Muta, I thought what might be our highest rated superstar of all time. And yet here he is, even lower than Hall of Fame DDP. So either the power ratings speak for themselves or, tinfoil hat time. So either way, leave us a comment. Let me know what you think. Did we get anything wrong? Is there a way to improve this process? And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye. No, I just can't get the thing to... Okay, I'm just in the...